Oh my goodness, it's hot. Today, the topic I'm going to talk on is titled, I Want You to Like Me. Okay? Now, it's not a neurotic, codependent, I need you to like me kind of like me. Whew, I'm melting. It's a, I was thinking about this when it comes to business. A lot of times we when we work with other people, like in my field and just customer service, or just I've been dealing with a problem with sending off my iPad that died, and there's just been no communication. It's been really frustrating to deal with, but the topic is I want you to like me. And the reason I was thinking that is because my approach, and this is what I tell my clients, whether they're buyers or sellers of real estate or just friends in general that I'm just talking to, about handling stuff, is that my approach is to be kind and to be pleasant and to be cooperative. And even when someone is pretty obviously being rude or deceptive or lame, I don't go, oh, you're being so lame, why are you lying, and I don't do that. Now you can think I'm weak or I don't know, maybe have no guts, but actually I do. And the reason I approach things the way I do is because when someone's in a situation like recently, one of my friends told me about someone that was being passive aggressive, they were being rude, they were being kind of arrogant, mocking people, and it was making my friend very uncomfortable. And I said to my friend, I said, well, just talk to them about it, and talk to them in a way that, you can help protect them a little bit so they can come clean. And what I meant by that was, pull the friend aside and say, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? I've been noticing like this week, it's the way you've been talking is really making me really uncomfortable. And when I thought about it, I realized it seems like you're very passive aggressive and critical of people. And I know you're not you don't want to be like that. And I'm sure you don't want to come across that way, but even I'm feeling like really uncomfortable about it. So I wanted to let you know, because I know you don't want it to seem that way. And that way you give them the opportunity, because there's been times in the past where my friends talked to me like that, and I really sincerely did not realize I was coming off as rude or aggressive or cocky or anything like that. So it's always helpful, and even if they are meaning to, they may not realize that it's damaging people's relationships with them, and they think it's funny, or they're just in this habit of doing it. So then the other thing I was thinking about when it comes to real estate, I tell my clients, I started to say this earlier, tell my clients, look, I want the other agent and the other client to like me, and I want them to like you. I want them to trust me, and I want them to trust you. So when we move ahead on this deal, my reputation has been, and this is what I do, is my reputation has been and will continue to be, that when you work with me, I am not going to play games with you. I am not going to be bait and switch, like, oh yeah, I'll accept that deal and I'll move ahead, and then knowingly start nitpicking and go, oh, well, I got this issue, I got that issue, I got this issue. I don't do that. If I see issues, I tell them up front, like, look, I have these concerns, but we'll move ahead if we can deal with these concerns. But if I don't know about those concerns and things come up, yes, I'll address them. But I tell my clients, don't get in there with a higher offer or whatever and then start going, no, well, I want you to give me credit for this, and I want you to fix that paint that you already knew about. Or, don't do that, because that's going to make them not like you. That's going to make them resist you. And so my point is, if they like you and they like me, then we're going to work together more as a team than we are as two opposing teams, okay? We're going to work towards that goal together versus fighting each other for the goal, okay? So an example would be, hey, I'm struggling with getting my seller to cooperate. They really don't want to pay that home warranty, but tell you what, I'll go 50-50 with you if you really want that for your buyer. Another case, a buyer really wanted flooring, and my client had gone to the max, and I told the agent, I said, really, it's not my responsibility to help your client get the carpets cleaned, I think it was, but I'll give you $150 to help your people, because I don't want to leave them without carpet cleaning, because I want to bless them. I know I didn't have to. I could have put it all on that agent, but I said, look, we're in this together. Let's get it done. Let's be a blessing to our clients. and this is how we can do it. So anyway, and then to leave you on this note, I have a friend who's very vocal and colorful in their language, and oftentimes this friend of mine is just very profane and rude and yells and screams and calls people names. And one time I was sitting in the presence of this friend when they were talking to somebody like that, and when they were done, I looked at them and I was like, wow. And this friend was like, what? And I said, well, I don't think that's the way to influence friends. And what is it? Influence people, win friends, influence people, or something. And I said, what do you mean? And I said, well, you know, you're yelling at them. Why don't you get them to like you so they'll do something for you versus hate you and maybe resist you more? I mean, like, I try to get them to like me because I am nice and I appreciate them, and I know their time is, they've got a lot going on, and I know they don't have a lot of time, and the fact that they're willing to listen to me on the phone and maybe do something for me, I just want them to know I appreciate it. I said, but when you yell at them and go, why are you not blah, 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 yeah, then they're gonna be like, what a jerk, I don't want, you know, whatever. So anyway, win friends and influence people. So yes, I want you to like me, but I want you to like me not because I'm fake and I'm putting on the show of being nice because, oh, I want you to like me so I can get what I want and manipulate you. No, I want to be a nice person and a kind person that has that reputation of, you know what, you can trust her, you want to work with her, she'll get it done, she'll work with you, she'll overcome obstacles with you, she'll encourage you even when you mess up. So anyway, hope that was helpful. Bye.